In general, being able to exit unpleasant communication is also a skill. So I'm going to explain now how to prepare for this. And there is a universal way out of any unpleasant situation. If you master this exercise now, you'll be able to get out of unpleasant situations forever. I suggest we call this episode How to Get Out of Any Unpleasant Situation Forever. Hello, I'm Jenya Romanova, and this is my YouTube channel. Glad you're here. Hit the notification bell, leave comments, and like the video. I'll be very glad to see your activity. So how do I get out of an unpleasant situation and never end up in one again? Here, I immediately want to ask, how do you find the door into these unpleasant situations? But seriously, there is a universal method, and I recommend everyone use it. This way, you protect yourself for life from any unpleasant situation. Any unpleasant situation in general, how do we even know if a situation is pleasant or unpleasant? It's about how I feel in it. That is, I always associate the situation with how I feel in it, how I feel around people, how I feel in a certain place. I suggest doing the following. Take a sheet of paper and simply write down all the unpleasant situations that just come to mind. So imagine you light a candle, take some nice paper or just regular A4, a pen you enjoy writing with, and don't rush, just write down all the unpleasant situations that have ever happened to you. Second, you need to identify a certain pattern there. That is, it will always be something like, she does this and I do that, he acts this way and I respond like this. And if I take the time to think through my reaction to each such situation, then I'll never end up in an unpleasant situation again because I'll know how to behave. For example, I started swimming and I have a new coach. We've only just started communicating and we don't know each other well yet, so our communication is suffering. We arrange a training session. I arrive for the session, but the pool is closed because it's broken. And I asked the administrator, did it just break down right now? She says, no, it hasn't been working for a couple of days already. And I'm thinking, where could my coach be? Where? Is he even waiting for me? I mean, he could have texted me. First reaction is indignation. How can you wait to come to a session knowing I'll arrive at a pool isn't working? Of course, I text him and he sends me a new address. By then, my class had already started. I need to, and I'm in my swimsuit. I had arrived, changed, was about to go out to the pool, and it says closed. So I have to change back, get in the car, and drive to the other address. I'm driving along the road and gradually realizing that I'm really, truly, deeply in an uncomfortable, uneasy situation at this very moment. And then I pause and think, okay, what's my main objective here? What do I actually want right now? I think to myself, I really genuinely, honestly want nothing more than to swim right now. At one of the training sessions when I was underwater, I really liked that feeling. I wasn't bothered at all by the lack of air. I wasn't scared at all. Moreover, I felt amazing. And the only thing I wanted today was to feel that again. I realized what the actual problem was. Well, obviously, an hour in the pool is too much for me for now, but half an hour is just right. And I realized that I have enough time. And when I arrive at a new place, I am completely calm, not reacting to anything at all. And we start the session right away. We work very efficiently for 30 minutes. Now I have the coach's loyalty. Now I get to choose the days in the schedule. I get special treatment. And internally, I haven't suffered in any way. In other words, I could have ended up in an unpleasant situation, but by my own choice, I didn't. How would I have acted before? Well, first of all, I would have complained about it for a long time. First to myself, then I would have told all my friends, acquaintances, anyone I talked to, like, can you imagine what happened? No, but do you get it? And let me tell you what happened to me today. But at some point, you start asking yourself, what do I actually want from all of this? And if I want unpleasant situations to stop happening in my life, then I choose a different reaction pattern for myself. What happened, happened. It has nothing to do with me. What do I want right now? I want to get what I want to get. If you use this skill first in theory, walking through it step by step just on paper to understand how it functions, then as you become more comfortable, we can gradually start applying it in real life situations. And after some time, I promise you, you will never have unpleasant situations in your life again. This was me, Jenya Romanova.